We haven't been recording the whole time.
No.
Yeah, I thought
we were recording.
No,
Misha.
I wanted to come up with the topic first.
No, that you record it, cut it,
We didn't
post,
say
me
anything.
too.
That's so much
We
more
can't-
time on my end.
we can't tell
We
him
didn't
to cut
say
it
anything
more.
worth mentioning. We didn't say shit.
Misha's only making $30 a month.
Yeah, right.
More than the zero I get.
You get paid in exposure?
Yeah.
My
my mere presence.
Myself.
Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh.
Hey yo,
Yeah,
so
okay,
check out my OnlyFans.
I
Actually,
get
Patreons get special.
Oh my god.
I don't know how spicy this episode it wants to be, but I have a question for you guys.
Oh god.
So just go ahead and give this a clap because you'll probably need to cut it, Misha.
Okay.
Is it still poodling if your dick is hanging out of your fursuit?
No.
Describe poodling though. Like you're
Well-
exposing human parts, right?
Well, wait, poodling. Isn't that a public thing though?
Nah,
Would you really call it poodling if you were doing it in behind closed doors? You know what I mean?
I mean,
That wasn't in my
technically.
question. We don't know where this guy is.
Assuming
True.
it's out and you're topping somebody, is it being inside the other person? Does that make
Does
it
it
not
count?
poodling?
No.
It does that, yeah.
Is it
now-
not
I mean-
poodling
that's
anymore?
the
Because you're not
whole
showing
connection.
sex
Logistically-
anymore.
Logistically, the balls are out still. So.
Oh my
yeah, I can see
God,
that.
damn.
Honestly, depends on the fursuit.
See, I closed my window
Oh.
ahead of time this week.
No, but I always make that argument that all partial suitors are mersuitors because they have zippers, baby.
Ooh.
All partial suitors are zippers?
I don't have a zipper.
Zippers?
Not everybody has a zipper technically, but if you're partial suiting, it's pretty typically what people wear. It's pretty easy to do the naughty, do the sex.
I mean,
As
yeah.
somebody that may or
So-
may not have had sex in fursuit previously, I would never do it in a partial suit.
Why?
No?
I don't aesthetically. I don't like the.
Does it break
No.
your immersion? Does it break the magic?
Are
It
you-
breaks
are
the
you-
mat.
You're gonna bitch about breaking the magic while piping somebody,
No,
Ruby?
this
What
is
the
just
fuck?
me.
Breaking the magic
This
in
is
the
just
fucking
my-
bedroom?
It's just my personal preference.
If
I ain't cutting shit, by the way. This is the cold
This
open.
is amazing. I only do not break the magic if we're fucking. Out on
No,
the con floor, go for it.
Oh,
The
wait,
boots they
whoa,
are
in the
during
bed?
sex.
In the bedroom, don't you fucking dare break the
That's
magic.
literally how I feel. Like if somebody's adjusting their hand paw, stop. Adjust your hand paw. Put that shit back on.
God damn it,
okay.
if you're not barking the whole time and you're saying words,
Oh my god.
Okay,
Imagine.
that's enough. I very rarely see people like make bark noises in fursuit porn. I very rarely see fursuit porn. I don't know where any of the good stuff is.
It's on
Me neither.
Twitter. I mean, I don't know where it is either. I can't even.
Someone's like,
can't
I don't know.
even
He's
think
just like
Twitter.
Twitter.
Just turns
I just
around
no
and
idea.
looks. I turn around, look in the mirror, like put my hand on the mirror and kind of like look
Yeah,
completely.
You're holding the gate.
black and
like,
white filter, green.
The rain effect.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All
Hang on, I gotta
right.
close the door, especially when we're talking about this.
Is this the AD episode?
Well, I have no clue if this is gonna be in the open. But if it is, glad we're not monetized, cause that wouldn't happen.
I'm kind of in the mood to talk about Halloween stuff, but because I didn't get any decorations for our background yet finished, I've got like little jack-o'-lanterns I'm animating and
You
things.
do?
I
That'd
do,
be
and I'll post
fun.
specific. So because those aren't ready, I don't want to talk about Halloween yet. So I'm sorry to our viewers because
Damn.
I haven't decorated.
Wait, I have an idea.
I'm
I
dressing
love
up as
doing
a
this, and
dog.
I haven't done this in years. Okay, well, I do. No, sorry, done this in years. I do
Great
this every
idea.
year when I try to do this. Okay.
Okay.
Pumpkin carving. We all go buy a pumpkin for the
Oh.
next week's recording, and we can either do like con horror stories or we can do like little Halloween themed stories while we all spend the hour of the podcast carving our own pumpkins, and then we'll post pictures at the end of the episode of what we create.
Do we want it to be
I'm
like
so
live
down.
video or?
No,
I'll take some live video.
I'll throw on
I'm
Misha
not
for
against.
this.
I'm so
Well,
down for that. I think that's a
I
great,
think it'd be
clever
really
idea.
fun, and I want an excuse to carve a pumpkin with people.
Do we all have webcams?
I do.
I do.
I just got one. and it's better
Yeah!
than my mic.
Let's go.
Hey yo. So we didn't even do the intro, by the way.
Someone do the
Hasn't even made it
intro.
in there.
Ruby, take that goddamn glove off. Your friend is not here today. Get your shit ass puppet out of here.
Yeah, the voices in your head have to stay in your head.
Okay. Right. Bye, Moth. I love you.
Bye. Oh yeah, they followed me on Twitter yesterday.
Moth has been my best friend since high school.
Hell yeah.
They can't follow you, Solus. They can't.
Why not on the B Sky?
Well, they don't get on Blue Sky. I'm sure they will when they get on there.
Ruby, you gotta switch your other one too.
I did. I was working on that shit.
Okay, hey, look. God dang.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, who wants to open?
Tuning into the pod. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, go, so let's go.
It's been a minute, I think.
I'm eating some food, so.
Ooh, what kind of food?
Oh man, I'll send a picture.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Hello there, it's Bark Meowcast. I'm with my.
I deserve that from last week for interrupting you so much.
Holy shit, dude.
My name's Solace. I'm here with Misha and Ruby. I'm sorry, Ruby, that was me though.
No, I deserve it. I do, and my mouth was full anyway, full of this dick.
Oh my god.
That's for the Patreons.
Hey yo.
This episode's gonna be fucking crazy. You're gonna understand that. However this opens. We've just been on. I don't know.
We have 1.5 topics.
It's everywhere. But we're gonna start off.
Episodes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know the ADHD is gonna be strong in this one. So just a quick little recap. If you didn't catch last week's episode, we have a slight bit more of incriminating evidence. Allegedly, I'm just gonna say allegedly all the time, just so that like it dodges legal issues. But there's some evidence that was posted about the Yanderedev game dev dude that we were talking about last episode. And it kind of proves they're an incredibly creepy person along the lines of like Miranda Sings. The screenshot is of a conversation with somebody. Is Discord? Snapchat? I'm not sure what that messenger is.
It's gray.
Snapchat?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Discord.
We already talked about the Snapchat one.
Oh, okay. But this one is between the Yanderedev and an unidentified person.
It's apparently the
them
same
wishing
girl.
them a. Oh, it's the same girl.
It's the same girl.
Wishing. Oh, that's so creepy.
Yeah,
that's
they've been
grooming.
talking to this girl since she was 7 years old.
What?
Wait, if she's 16, that's 9 years. So
yeah, the entirety of his game.
Oh my god.
9?
So
9 years of grooming, because that's at that point, because the screenshot is them wishing them like a happy 12th birthday, right?
Happy 12th birthday, yep.
And then they ask a very
happy 12th birthday. Have you got your period yet?
Yeah.
And good for this little girl, because when I was 12, I wouldn't have had the courage to tell an idol that I've been talking to for years, I'm not comfortable with that. I would have just been like, oh shit, is that a normal conversation? Am I weird for like feeling uncomfortable? And I would have just probably answered uncomfortably.
Yeah, a lot of kids in those situations, that's how the grooming starts. It's like as somebody that is their peer, that is somebody quite older than them and they look up to as well. They unfortunately don't feel like they can't answer, or they feel like they can trust the person. So yeah, no, kudos to her being like, I'm not comfortable talking about that. And then immediately the dude falls up, you could trust me, I won't tell anybody. That's not the point, you fucking creep. You are not, there's not a single little reason in the world that this adult male should ever want to or need to talk to this kid about that stuff. Like that is strictly between like
different
mom and daughter shit right there. That's it.
Or daughter and father, that would be appropriate.
True. Yeah.
Like
parental.
But responsible guardian and child seeking information is the only appropriate scenario that this is allowed. And also typically not an adult asking a kid. Like if a kid comes to an adult and they're like, "Hey, I trust you and I don't know what to do. I just got my period." Then you it's your obligation to be a responsible adult and maintain that like role. But fuck, that was not what that was.
No,
and then
not at all.
Oh god.
Well, and
Bro
I think that's
led
one of
with
those
it.
things too, where okay, so say, throw a hypothetical out that say the younger person does come to you, somebody that you've known for a long time, and they do confide and trust in you, and they say something like that is very intimate and personal. That is up to you as the adult to guide them to their parents or to the person they should talk to, not yourself.
Like
Yeah.
It is not your job, and there's
Like
there's
a
just too many
teacher,
reasons
a
why.
parent.
There's a lot of reasons why that it's a very slippery slope where things get really fucked up very quickly. So, no, you just pass that.
The kid didn't even come to him. He asked her, like,
Yeah.
"Happy birthday!
No.
Are you bleeding out of
Immediate-
your vagina yet?" Jesus
Immediate
Christ!
Yeah,
jump.
it is one of the it's one of the creepiest messages I've ever read, and just don't.
It
Just
completely
don't.
it completely retextualizes his argument in his own post, where he's like, "There's really no difference between a 17-year-old and an 18-year-old."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
okay, well, I could see the argument there. Still a gross argument, but I can see it.
Absolutely.
Well,
But
and most of
that is not what that was.
and most of the arguments of the 17 and 18-year-old stuff, Romeo and Juliet law kind of kicks in. If they're a 17-year-old, but you've known them since they were 7 and have been grooming them for 10 years, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah, it's an
Right,
issue.
If you're 19 and you're hanging out with your 16-year-old girlfriend, calm down, everybody. Like,
Yeah.
teenagers be teenagers.
But
Maybe
yeah,
you knew
that's
each other in
just-
high school. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, that's a little
guy's
weird to me.
35.
Unless they were, like, dating. I don't know. Because, like,
That's what I imagine. I imagine
Yeah.
in that scenario, like, you're dating when you're in high school, but one of you goes off to college and you still decide to date. I don't know. I don't really believe high school relationships last anyway.
nah.
I guy is 35 years old. I'm 31, and like I'll talk to an 18 or 19-year-old, but like when it comes to intimacy and stuff, dude, if I can't sit down at the bar and have a goddamn drink with you, I'm sorry, it's off.
That is
Yeah.
also my threshold, and this is no hate. I think we've even said this before on the podcast, but if we can't go to the bar together to have a heart to heart, then we can never be like friends.
Yeah, no. Like,
And that's again nothing against you. It's just sorry, we are way too far apart in age and life.
yup.
I had people groom me when I was too young. So if you're out there and you're 17, 18, 19, even 20, and you're hanging around 23, 24, 25 to 30-year-olds who are like, have a drink with us, it's fine. Fucking stay away from those people. Because every single person who treated me like that when I was 19 to 20 all turned out to be fucking creeps. Like, who were just feeding me booze. And I was like, oh, look, they think I'm like this responsible adult. No, they don't.
Yeah, you're like part of the cool
no,
kids, you're part of
an
the
agenda.
cool club. You get to drink.
There's
But
an
that's
agenda.
not the
They
case.
want something.
Hang out with the people that are like, hey man, because Julia's here and she's still 19, none of us are going to drink tonight. We can just play a board game and have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go about this, Ruby. Let's do it. Bring back non-drinking parties. Let's build pillow forts and watch Bluey.
Bluey, yeah, let's go.
I don't want to be
like-
drunk watching Bluey.
We could do both. But what I'm saying is like you don't have to drink to have fun.
Right.
Bro.
And I don't like parties that like exclude people. So if everyone at the party can't drink, nobody's drinking tonight.
Well, right. And then a lot of those scenarios, if they're under the age of 21 and they're at the party being told not to drink, it's kind of like, why are they there?
Right. Like, oh, we're just going to trust you, the child, to just refrain from drinking. And
No,
then you
because
know somebody
one of those
there is
creepy
gonna give them a
motherfuckers
beer.
that's like, oh,
Exactly.
I think they could drink. I'm going to sip up some of my drink. And then they're going to try and take them back to the room.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Creep. Wow.
Here's another golden rule, okay? For the younger audience. If someone at any point says, you're very mature for your age, fucking run.
Oh,
That is
Jesus.
that is
Run.
the reddest of flags
Run.
you could ever
Run.
see.
Run. Oh,
Oh,
they say I'm pretty mature for my age. Run.
Run.
I also
get out of there.
want to bring it back to that rule I have about parties that if one person can't drink, I don't want anybody drinking. I apply that to people who are sober too. Not necessarily like sober by choice is one thing, but like a friend who is getting sober or cannot drink at all, not somebody who
yeah.
just drinks less.
Mhm.
Then none of us are going to drink tonight because that's so shitty.
Oh yeah, that's like fucking dangling their addiction right in front of them. If somebody
Exactly.
Well,
if you have a full
I-
party and like one or two people are like, I'm not really feeling drinking, or I don't really
That's
want to
fine.
drink,
That's
that's
so
fine.
fine.
If it's a recovering alcoholic, you're a fuck
Oh,
if you're
yeah,
all
do
drinking in
not-
front of them, dude.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
I don't
that's-
want to not drink, but I want Bruce to come. You're a dickhead.
Either
Yeah, don't do
drink
that.
or either drink and don't invite Bruce, or have Bruce
Or-
around, you know?
Or be a good friend and don't drink in front of Bruce.
Yeah,
That-
and and if you
you
can't-
might be an alcoholic if you can't drink at one point.
I was just about to say, if you can't have a party and have fun without drinking, you might also be the alcoholic, and you might want to talk about Bruce about starting your alcohol-free life.
Yeah, you might need Bruce real soon, so keep
Yeah.
that one close.
Yeah,
Bruce is a homie.
Bruce is a homie, so is Julia.
Oh, I forgot about Julia.
Bruce and
already.
Julia, the
It's because
homies.
she's 19. She's not on your radar.
Jesus.
The lore.
The lore.
When do we start recording?
No.
When did we start? Or
We've been,
Yeah, oh.
This has been going for 20
it was
minutes
right before
almost.
we talked about fucking in fursuits and whether or not having your dick out is poodling.
Comment below whether
Oh my god. Which honestly,
Interesting
the more
comments.
I think about it, valid fucking question, you know?
Thank you.
You got a
You.
point.
I'm wondering. Like
I just the people that get upset about breaking the magic in public, if I find out they fucking sued, I'm just gonna be like, you broke the magic.
They do
No,
fucking
but-
suit. That's the thing.
that's the thing. It's always the people who
They
fucking
all
suit that are mad
pipe.
about that.
Yeah.
Be like, sorry, is that your dick out? Nah, breaking the magic.
I'm breaking the magic.
God.
And then there's gonna be one of them who has one of those like fake giant like rubber dicks on top of theirs. I'm like, well, that counts. I
Yeah,
guess that's a full
it's-
costume.
Yeah,
Head to toe.
no, you're good. You didn't break the magic. Good job.
Extra mile.
Proud of you.
Don't die from heat stroke.
But all of your fucking masturbating videos, all of you are out. You're
All
all
of
breaking the magic.
Sorry, all of you are out of the furry fandom. You're not true furries.
I can see that zipper on your crotch
Oh
while
my
you
God.
jack your little dick off.
Hey, dude, talking about getting something stuck.
All
Ow.
of your masturbation videos. Those
Oh
are
my god,
poodling.
is that like
You should
like
probably
a
send them to
problem
me
for
so I can
people?
double check. What, getting your dick caught in a zipper?
Yeah.
It's
Or your
happened
penis or
once in
something?
my life.
Jesus! Oh my god!
Hey, wait, okay. Let me clarify.
okay, okay.
It didn't get like caught. It just like I nicked it, and it was like,
Yeah.
ow, that fucking
So-
sucked. And then like within an hour, it was fine.
I was gonna say,
I-
I think the phrase "getting caught" is a little bit,
Yeah.
I guess, embellished. Because I don't necessarily want to see it, but I would like to meet the person that actually got it caught in like a pants zipper.
Why did you
because
keep
you-
going?
Like, yeah, why? Like, you have to keep going at some point. Like, something really bad has to happen, right? No, I've nicked the tip, and
Yeah, like
you kind of look at yourself in shame, pain, and disappointment.
yeah, like
Where it's like, how did I manage?
nicked it, drop her
I
to
guess
the
I'll
blood,
slow
everything
this.
was
I'm gonna
I-
slow the fuck down next time.
Oh yeah, dude,
I
was
don't
fucking
even know what to
careful for
fucking say to
months.
this.
I
really
will
think
say,
about
and
it.
I know where you're going with this, Ruby. Is like I've not quite heard of anything.
It's not an
mercy-wise,
issue.
though.
Oh, mercy wise?
So-
Oh. I was talking about pants.
Sure you
fuck
were,
man.
Misha.
No, I don't have a full suit.
I don't have
What?
clothes on. I mean, look at me.
I have
Audio
clothes
listeners,
on.
I'm always naked.
Yeah, I Porky Pig it, so.
Oh my
Porky-
god. Nobody will know.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of
understandable.
Porky picking it, I promise it's a good segue. It led to me thinking of Pooh Bear, who also only wears a shirt, which led me thinking to why the fuck is Pooh Bear getting all of the like shitty horror game / film treatment as soon as it became royalty free?
I mean, that's why.
are they?
Because it's royalty free.
It's so
Dude,
bad.
you haven't seen the horror Pooh Bear movie yet?
No,
No, I haven't.
no,
Oh my god, okay.
Wait, what's
We have to
happening?
send. Yeah, this is bad. It's
it's
bad.
rough. Isn't it also
Wait,
called
is
like
it- is it-
Pooh's Hole or something like that?
Wait, is it an actual movie?
Yes, horror movie Pooh Bear. The Game Theory did a fucking game theory about it. What is it
Oh,
called? It's
God.
called Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is the name of this fucking movie.
Yo, blood and
Right.
honey, let's go.
Here is the trailer.
This episode's off the rails. There's topics that we're not gonna maybe. Oh
This
my
episode-
god.
Wait, this isn't the one I was talking about. They have a new one.
Oh shit!
They made a second one.
All right, I'm listening to
Yeah,
this shit.
there's two of these at least.
Jagged Edge Productions opening scene over a forest. There's a car going down a road.
And out of the corner of your eye, you see him. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf.
Keep close now.
Shia LaBeouf.
Piglet.
I genuinely am afraid of Shia LaBeouf.
100-acre woods. Look, this trailer's shot relatively well enough. I've seen worse.
Well, I mean, this is a real production movie. Like,
so this is actually a Oh,
yeah, this is not a gag like trailer.
I thought it was a movie that like some college students tossed together.
No,
Oh
this is
no!
a real movie.
Pooh Bear just like snapped her neck. She did.
Damn. Imagine getting
Why
killed
is
by
it
something
always
named Pooh.
teenagers going to a random place? Oh no, the shaky cam was. Oh, it's so bad. Never mind. I'm upset.
Why would you spell "get out" on the window
I know.
when you're gonna kill these girls?
Oh, just to fuck with them. What the fuck is this movie? I don't know what to say here. There's a gun. I saw a gun.
There's a gun? Oh my god.
Oh, I can make a segue.
Blood and honey.
Here's something I want to talk about after the Pooh Bear movie.
What do you want to talk about?
Holy crap.
Speaking of horror films that are a little bit cheesy and involve bears,
Jess is coming soon.
who's excited about Five Nights at Freddy's?
Am I supposed to boycott that still?
Wait, what?
No, he's not involved with it anymore.
Oh, is that what we're going
right.
with?
He's like a shitty person.
Yeah, he's like a shitty person.
I thought he's like a pseudo shitty person. It's weird because now this is where I need to do my research before I speak, but whatever. I thought I had been told that what's his name, guys?
Scott
Cawthon.
He's donated, I thought, to like Trevor Project and like a bunch of charities, but then also put a lot of money into like, I don't know if it was to Trump's campaign or just to conservatives in general.
It was Trump, yeah.
Yeah, it was Trump.
So those are really contradictory things to do. I'm just really confused about that.
Here's how I feel about it. My dad voted for Trump because he's drinking the Fox Kool-Aid, man.
Ooh.
I don't think it's because he's a bad person. Is it objectively a bad thing? Yes, because like Trump enables people to do hate crimes. So I don't want to absolve anybody of doing a bad thing. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of similar to what we were talking about last week, where like there are levels and some things are redeemable. Mm-hmm. In this case, I don't think it makes Scott Cawthon like a fucking monster. I think it makes him a moron more than anything else. And I do think he handled it responsibly by exiting the program. He's like, okay, I'm not going to profit off my games anymore. All of the people who worked on them will. And then he just signed off, and now Steel Wheel Studio pretty much owns it, like exclusive rights.
Oh, wow. So go watch the FNAF movie. I won't.
So I'm not going to watch the FNAF movie.
It's not on my radar.
I loved FNAF.
Well, I guess take this with knowledge. You know what? We're good on this podcast about the more knowledge is power kind of thing. Yeah. It's retirement. He's retired. Steel Wheel Studios is the one that does Five Nights at Freddy's, including Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. But Cawthon still owns the IP of Five Nights at Freddy's and shares the profits with Steel Wool Studios. So he still does profit from anything that comes out of the IP. It's just probably reduced. Take that knowledge with what you will. You can boycott it if you like. If not, I mean, I don't think if somebody goes and watches the movie, I'm not gonna call them a terrible person.
I would support Five Nights at Freddy's based on the knowledge I have. Before, I would support Harry Potter based on the knowledge I have.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh yes. It's the difference between like Scott Cawthon, from my knowledge, just kind of kept their mouth fucking shut, and J.K. Rowling is very loud about being a transphobe piece of shit.
It's true. Scott Cawthon made one statement where he basically said, yes, I did donate that money and I don't regret it, but I'm not a transphobe. I'm not, like, I don't hate. Yeah. I'm not a hater, basically. And I do believe that he believes that. I just don't think people who vote for Trump, at least some of them, like my own fucking parents, are making the connection. Like, my parents don't hate gay people, but they're like, oh, but it's not hurting gay people to vote for Trump. They're just not making that connection. And then if I have to hear one more fucking thing about Hunter Biden from my dad, I'm gonna
lose it. Dude.
Like, what a non-issue.
Cares about him?
Dude, I want to talk like all the shit that these these types of people like get on, like these trains, these conspiracies. Like, oh my god, the Hunter Biden shit's so like. Look, dude did some crimes, prosecute. That's what the fucking legal system's for. I'm so down for that. But like,
Yeah.
it's so funny where they're trying to use this like a gotcha.
Yeah,
And it's like, what the fuck? I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
doesn't do. He doesn't work for our government. You know
Yeah.
what Trump's family all did during his presidency?
Steal money from projects, charities.
Dude,
Oh,
I
sorry,
wish I
I'll
could
say
shit
alleged.
next to our national secrets. That's
Dude,
all I'm
this is
saying.
Oh
fucking-
yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Hunter Biden should be arrested. Gotcha. So you think Trump shouldn't be arrested if Hunter Biden shouldn't? It's like, okay,
we
it's
can
like-
want
it-
both
fucking,
people to be
yeah,
arrested.
exactly. Fucking arrest them both. If Hunter
It's-
Biden did shit wrong, throw his ass in jail. We don't give a fuck. We don't, we don't sit there and idolize and what's
I know,
the word
the-
for it? Worship our candidates. He's not
The
even the fucking
Trumpies are-
candidate.
The Trumpies are like, "Hey, get your boy," and we're like, "He ain't our boy."
Yeah, I'll
No,
kill
that's-
one of your
I
men.
think-
Go ahead and kill him. He's not with us.
It's not our man.
Oh,
It's totally that meme.
but no, it's the same concept of like, two wrongs will never make it right. You know, like, yeah, there could still, like, Donald Trump should belong in prison, can still very much so coexist with Hunter Biden being like doing some very illegal things and also deserving prison time. You know, like they could both be in prison together.
Yeah, they could be
They could be
cellmates.
cellmates. Yeah.
Yeah.
The real question is, does Hunter Biden top Trump?
Nope. We're not. Nope. Next topic. We're not even gonna speculate.
Obama topped them both. That's
Hey, wait, why is Obama in prison?
it's Obama.
I just
I thought
remembered a meme.
Oh, no, what's
all I'm thinking about is the fucking like three of the voices. Have you seen these on like YouTube and TikTok and shit?
Yeah,
Where
the
they take the
president
AI
voices.
Yeah.
Look,
That is my guilty pleasure right now. Is listening to Trump and Biden and Obama play Minecraft.
They're
and
all just
fucking
playing
memes.
games together, vibing. Yeah, it's great.
AI voice
Fuck you,
stuff
Trump,
is incredibly
fuck you, Biden.
terrifying. It is incredibly terrifying and could be a massive security issue in the future, or is possibly. But in this case, that is, I've seen some and they're pretty fucking funny.
I like to
I
live
would
in the
love to-
false reality where all of our leaders play Minecraft together and get along.
Honestly, there's a different reality out there where that is true, and I'm about it.
Well, so
Right.
so this is the crazy thing, right? It's the whole concept of AI in general. Like even NFTs.
I want to
Could've-
talk. I want to make like a whole episode about AI. Like we should save that one because that could be the whole fucking hour. of
That's
just
true.
AI topics. Comment below if you want us to talk about it.
Yeah. Well, and like maybe the impact on the furry fandom. It's definitely something that will affect the furry fandom. It has.
I want to run an AI
You guys heard
furry
of-
experiment, but I haven't quite figured out how to do it ethically.
Okay. If we're doing the AI episode, have you guys heard of Quibble Pop or whatever?
That sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar, but I have no
Okay.
clue.
Look him up before we do the AI episode because he has dove balls deep into AI. He's a content
wanna-
creator, quote unquote. He doesn't even really create his own content. He makes an AI do it. So yeah, look into him. There's plenty of
That's-
videos out there about him.
That is
So-
something that I guess have been popping up on
How do you
YouTube.
spell that?
Oh jeez, KWEBBELPOP. That's close enough. It should pop up.
Quibble Pop. Okay.
AWB. You lost me.
There was an E in there.
Yeah, KWEBBELPOP.
Queb.
AWEBBEOP.
Quibble.
Okay, I'm gonna look that one up.
Yeah,
It'll be fun. Good to listen to while you're making your fursuits.
I
With
do. I need so
AI
much.
generated.
Right now,
fursuit
I
making.
have a few queued up, and like 2 of them are like hour-long episodes about Yandere fucking Dev.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
dude, that's what I've been
shit.
listening to while I edit.
I've been kind of stuck on the pink sauce lady.
Oh, same.
Oh my
dude.
god, the pink sauce lady.
I've been actually
God.
revisiting like the more older stuff just to refresh myself on like how it even got viral and then how quickly she like fumbled the bag.
Dude, it was
Why do I have to
Pepto-Bismol.
go
The
through
first
the
one was
FDA.
Pepto-Bismol.
I'm not making
it's
medicine.
The first one I saw, it wasn't even Pepto because the type of pink that it was not Pepto Bismol.
That shit
pink.
was beige.
It was no the one I'm thinking about. It's a different type of hot pink, man. It is.
Oh god.
The one
it's-
the one she sells in stores is like a gross beige.
Well,
but-
that's the one that Dave's gourmet has to do with because they don't want to put a bunch of food dye in it.
Right, yeah, but
So they use dragon
she
fruit
got
to color it.
viral.
But yeah.
She got viral, and it wasn't even real. Also, she didn't even make up this concept. Have you ever heard of the blue chicken?
What blue fall?
Probably. Wait,
Uh,
whoa, shut the fuck up,
No,
Solus. Don't ever bring that
just
shit up
get out of
again. I don't ever want to
Misha,
hear that fucking
Misha,
thing
grab
for the
his
rest of my
icon and drag him out of
goddamn
here.
life.
Oh,
Get the oh fuck.
Wait,
Which
I'm
one-
talking
which
about
one's
the-
him?
I'm-
Which one's him?
I'm talking about the Eggo blue waffles.
I can't find
I
it.
can't find it. There's too many
The
assets.
frozen.
Sure.
You get it in the frozen aisle.
Sure
Eggo
you are.
blue-
Yeah, okay.
Wait,
the Eggo
wait.
blue waffles, of course.
Okay, so the blue chicken, it was a joke, and it was a guy who's searing chicken, and he's searing it in NyQuil, and it's
Oh my
the whole
god,
thing
yes.
yes, the NyQuil chicken. And the
Yeah.
funny part about this is that it was obviously a joke if you watched it, but news articles took it and they took out the audio, and they were like, children on TikTok are eating NyQuil chicken and getting sick. Nobody had gotten sick, and if you go to the comments of the video, everyone was in on the joke. Even the audio was like, "No, at this step, not to breathe in these vapors because they make me feel a
Fuck
little
you
funny."
guys. Look in the Telegram.
I swear to god, if it's blue waffle
Is it gonna be a dick
related-
pic?
No, it's a real
Get
product.
the
So
fuck
fuck yourself.
out of here! Get these out of here, Solid.
Murray, why is the pic?
All right,
If I had $1
They
for
came
every
out with
pixel,
some.
I'd have
They
$8.
came out with some limited time freaking flavors, yo.
Misha, can you put just a PNG and put those next to Solus?
Oh my god.
Just slap them in there after I mention it and get yelled at.
No.
Now they have to
I might do
sit
it in
next to you in
post.
They have to sit
Yeah,
next
no,
to you
in
in
post, in
shame
post.
now.
You see that plate next to your arm, Solus? That's
Yeah,
exactly
there's
where
gonna be
they're going.
fucking waffles on that now.
Sorry, I just derailed everything. What were we talking about?
Yeah, good. Be sorry. I hate this episode. I hate this
I
show.
don't-
That's
we've
the title
talked
of the
about-
episode. That is the title of the episode.
I hate this
I hate this
episode.
episode.
I hate this episode.
All right,
The
let's
most
talk about more
cursed
horrible
shit.
shit. Yeah.
What's more cursed shit we
Oh
can talk
god!
about?
Wait,
Well, we're
Patreon's
talking-
logo. Patreon's doo-doo ass
Oh,
logo.
yo, that's perfect. That's a
Patreon's
great way.
logo.
A topic we were actually gonna talk about.
Yippee! We did it.
All right. So Patreon looks like shit now for no
Yeah, it
reason.
does.
Bubble pea.
Bubble pea.
So we call this fucking the bubble.
It's not even a pea. It's a fucking it's fucking spill. Who looks at
Like,
that and goes, that's
honestly,
Patreon.
The first time
I don't understand. So Patreon also started this new shop thing where
Yeah.
there's now a store connected to your Patreon where you can sell digital media. What's the point of being in someone's Patreon? Aren't I paying to unlock the digital media?
Yeah, wait. Go to our Patreon. We're selling dick pic. No, I'm kidding. /J.
Look, if you get some $100 Patreons, I'll start
Yeah,
taking
we
pics.
get. Oh, dude.
How do we feel about a furry OnlyFans? Because
God.
for the longest time, I've been considering a furry OnlyFans, but I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see
like-
furry,
OnlyFans, but for furries.
like fursuit OnlyFans.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you meant
What about-
furries doing OnlyFans, and I was like, you are
No, like-
talking to the right person for this.
I wanna take
Rascal out,
submissions.
baby.
I might even do it
Rascal.
at the end of this year. I want to take submissions. I want them to be softcore porn. I don't want any dicks out or anything, but I want a sexy fireman calendar. I want a sexy
just-
fursuit calendar.
I was
my
just gonna
God.
say, wait.
That's
Is
happened.
it-
I'm pretty sure somebody's done that before.
I
Bark,
want
bark.
to do that, and I got into the FC night market for this year, so I'm really considering doing it. And it's
Ooh.
January, so that's like the
I was
beginning
gonna
of the
say,
yeah.
year.
Ruby,
Wait.
let's just do a bark bark meowcast pinup calendar.
Oh my god.
And
Oh
we just
my
do softcore.
How-
We have to divide 12 by 3, and then 3 of them will be Solus, Broomby, and
Yes,
the other one.
Ruby,
Rascal. Or
Rascals in this
Misha's
for sure.
NSFWs are gonna be like him standing on a wheelchair or something
But it's
like that.
it's like
Yeah,
well, yeah,
this is
it's like
different
but
work.
like with a shirt off.
Yeah, that says NSFWs Misha
Alright.
would ever get.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is it'd be softcore.
He is a bean.
Yeah, I don't have the confidence to go putting my nudes out there.
if I do that, I think I'll take submissions in November. and I'll print the calendar in December, and I'll have it by January. That's my plan.
Because I think that would rock. Like, as in that would sell
Flawless
really
for
well.
September.
Nonstop Pup would absolutely buy one after
Oh,
seeing
fuck
their
yeah.
room.
I think I'll just open up a Google Doc and be like, hey, submit
Oh
your
no.
sexiest furry.
Is there fucking trauma related to hearing I'm gonna get a Google Doc?
Oh fuck! Wait, yeah.
Oh my god, stop!
I have traumas now. You say Google Doc and I just like
Google
it was
Forms
like
can be used for good, Solon.
it was a negative. It was an immediate negative physical reaction. It was like, whoa, wait.
Wow, that's a trauma
Wow.
response.
Solus went into
Solus.
fight or flight.
Google Docs, dude. Google Docs, man. Google Docs. I don't want to sit through 20 pages of terrible shit again.
No, I think it'll just be an easy form. I want to do same amount of like how would I do it? Would people vote? Would I just pick? Because photo quality would have to be the most important thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I don't want to sit off of like how nice your fursuit is. I don't think that's fair.
Here's another question for you. They have to be made for next year, and you need them to be like available early because why would you want to buy a calendar halfway through the year?
That's the thing. I'd sell them in January and that's it. Then I'd never sell them again.
What do you do with your old product?
I just burn it or something. Like,
Give it away or sell it. Sell it
Yeah,
for less and less throughout the year.
I would give it
That's
away.
great.
I would give it away at FC. Like anything I didn't sell online, I would just like give it away.
Yeah.
Like pay for shipping. You can get a
Oh.
calendar.
Put it up for charity auctions.
Or I just don't make that many of them, and they can be kind of exclusive.
Ew.
You do like
There you go.
FC pre-orders or whichever cons it was FC, right? Beginning of the year.
Hey, I got into the FC night market, and I'm trying to think of a few things to sell, and I really want to do a
Do you
fursuit
have
calendar.
night
Well,
market things to sell
You
other
can
than the
make
fursuit
some,
calendar?
you can make some Broomby
The
toys.
Broomby Donkey.
Oh, the Broomy Donkey! Those will take too long to print, though.
Oh my god.
Just
Make
just
some
broom handles.
quote unquote broomy toys. Yeah, and it's
Broom handles.
it's just fucking it's brooms from like Lowe's.
It's a silicone broom handle. It's just a
Oh my
silicone like
God.
knob.
Jesus.
What
Christ.
if I made have you seen the mini dockies, like the keychains?
Yeah.
Broomy
We know.
mini keychains.
Oh,
my
that's amazing.
god.
Also, that just
Anybody donating to our Patreon has
you.
access to the Broomby mini docky and the calendar, by the way.
Talking about Patreon. Yeah, that fucking logo though.
Dude, yeah, no, that logo looks so bad.
I
I want to
really
know
did-
who they hired for that, and I want them fired.
I just don't know how you do it worse than X.
I know, like,
Because like X made me like hurt inside, and then when I saw the P come out logo for Patreon, I thought it was like a hidden image, where it's like we're gonna unveil, because it's like a shadow,
yeah, like,
and then no, that's it. What? All right.
it's just like the people were mad about Patreon's old logo, the like line and then the circle, but that looked like a P. It looked like kind of like Patreon. This is just a triangle.
I was always fine with Patreon's logo.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
I don't know why they wanted to fuck with stuff.
I liked I think a lot of people got mad when they changed it the first time, but I actually think the second one is really good because not only does it look like a P, it looks like a coin into a slot.
Oh, you make a good... Yeah.
Which that's like the whole point. Now it's just a fucking blob.
It's just fucking flubber. You guys remember that movie?
Oh my god, I love
It's literally a Pokemon silhouette. Guess
Who's
that
that
logo?
Pokemon?
But then they never made a fucking logo.
It's
Dude.
Ditto.
First X, now Patreon. Like this is bullshit.
Yeah, we need some brands to step up. We need some better logos again. What do you think about Pepsi's new rebrand? Well, not
Pepsi
rebrand.
rebranded? Let me see.
Pepsi
They,
rebranded?
Pepsi
they did a
logo.
different. The bottles are like all this nice. It's a very nice blue with the Pepsi logo on it.
Oh, the new Pepsi logo, the one that's like actually kind of old style. There's a reason for this, apparently.
Oh,
There's a whole game theory about it.
How the fuck?
About
These aren't games.
it's food theory, I guess. Shit, he's got like
okay,
4
okay.
of them now.
Okay.
yeah. Just
Well.
type in new Pepsi bottle and you'll see it's like kind of like the old school.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah,
But I like
do
that
it.
blue. It's like a nice dark blue, almost purple even.
I like the new and the old one. I like them both.
Yeah.
But I saw that the other day and I was like, nice.
Not like
So, you know
fucking
what?
Patreon.
Fucking, I'm giving Pepsi a shout out. Sponsor us if you'd like, though.
What?
That's how you get sponsored,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Pepsi, sponsor us. That is not how you get sponsors because you've already sponsored them.
Fuck.
This
A lot of
episode
people
is
do that. They're
brought
like,
to you.
sponsor me if you want. Have you noticed MatPat has never once gotten a Diet Coke sponsor? There's a reason.
Dude,
No,
just
you know how you
fucking
do it. You
change
know how you do it. This episode is sponsored by Opera GX. Now they have to, right? Because now we
Yeah,
said it is.
yeah.
Oh, no, I was going to say.
So
no,
now
what you
they
do is
have
like,
to
man,
pay us.
I think we're going to get a
Wait.
sponsorship with... You're like, oh, man, I think we're going to get a sponsorship from Coke now.
For the
Hey,
record,
Pepsi better-
this episode is
Pepsi better
not
kick us.
sponsored by Opera GX.
This episode is
Unless-
sponsored by Patreons, the viewers like you.
This
Have you
epi-
seen?
Thank you.
So thank you.
Have you seen the robot dog that pees on its owner?
Can't say I have.
The only
Uh,
thing I could think of is Michael Reeves made the
Robot.
beer
Yes,
pissing
the
robot.
beer. That's what I'm talking about. The beer pissing dog.
Which Michael Reeves is a
Look at
fucking.
him.
I don't know how somebody can be so incredibly smart and recognize how to be so incredibly funny.
Pissbot 9000.
Oh,
That's what
if
they
you
called
haven't
me in
if you
high
haven't
school.
seen it, it's a phenomenal. That's a whole like afternoon of watching videos.
Yeah,
Anything Michael
Reeves-
Reeves does is fucking gold.
I
Setting it
watched-
up to where airsoft gun shoots you every time you take damage in Fortnite was
Oh, I
fucking
saw
fun.
that one, yeah.
The classic Roomba that fucking swears when it hits a wall.
That one too? Yeah, okay. I didn't
That's
realize
great.
that's who this was.
The gas powered fishing pole.
Yes.
Which that whole thing's
What?
not even that funny, but he's intelligent, so he actually can do shit.
Yeah,
And then
he can't cook though.
and then he fucking spikes the fish they bought from Walmart. It's so like that's the thing is the humor. It's like there's I don't know how all of
It's
that came
the-
together in that
the I
person, but
just
it's there.
Don't give a fuck. Energy, honestly.
I mean, yeah. So I don't know why I just decided to go all fangasm on Michael Reeves there, but yeah,
You're good.
funny shit.
You're allowed to fangasm. I wish we would choose a different word, but you're allowed to. That's fine.
I didn't honestly. I didn't
Great.
know. I didn't
don't like-
know
I don't
what
know you
to
said it like
say,
that,
to be
but-
honest. Didn't know what to
If
say.
you say so, Solus.
Sorry for simping for Michael Reeves.
Oh my
Content
god!
creators
I
that
just
they've
found
played around
another.
with.
I just found
Yeah.
another dumb thing about Elon Musk. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Oh,
I
yo,
love shitting on Elon
Dude,
Musk.
you know I want to shit on Musk.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Like I will pick up a new kink for that.
Oh, you sent it to me. Wow,
Oh,
Solus. Wow.
Look, this is a cursed episode. I threw
Yeah,
that.
We
That-
we need
that
we need to
filter-
make it even more cursed. Honestly,
That
we need some of the energy that Saberspark had when he goes a side of breeding.
Oh my god, dude.
Did you see that clip of Saberspark saying that?
No, I didn't.
No. That
Alright,
does
I'm
sound
gonna-
pretty on par, though.
All right, wait. All right, let's read this. What's going on here? Oh, is
yeah,
this the?
I saw this earlier.
Oh, I did see about this.
Okay, for
They just-
context, they just changed how links work on Twitter because of fucking course they did. It no longer displays the name of the article. It just displays where the article came from in the bottom left. So,
And the
Solus, if you want to go ahead and read the image, editing Misha, obviously throw it on the screen.
This link title change makes Twitter far worse for its primary value prop of getting news quickly. I hope they undo it. It's got a linked article, but of course the link just shows an image, doesn't have a
can't
title
see-
or any sort of context at all whatsoever. Hell, if you clicked on it because you thought it was an image you wanted to save and you got redirected, you'd be surprised. Because you would have thought it was just an image. And Elon Musk, with that sexy X logo as their profile pic, goes, "Really, Aaron? Really? You actually believe the media? ... Wow. Show me a screenshot of before and after and tell me which one is better. Actually, I think they did.
I don't know. This one's just a screenshot posted by Matt Binder, but like, fucking, there's two replies because keep in mind it doesn't display the name of the article anymore. So I'm gonna include these on the screen anyway. But this one is bbc.co.uk, and the person tweets, tech mogul Elon Musk arrested for indecent exposure. So now that looks like that's what the article's about. This other one says
all it does is have a picture of Elon Musk and nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. This one
Only
says,
the context is from the tweet.
Yep.
That's great.
Elon Musk, 52, found dead in tragic autoerotic asphyxiation accident.
You know what? From a comedic standpoint, Twitter's gotten better.
Oh yeah, this is fucking hilarious. This and I talked about it in my Twitter video a while ago. The whole like Twitter Blue incident when this all first started, where everybody was just creating accounts that look like actual like reputable people. Somebody made one that was
got rid
Mike
of the blue check mark for a minute there. Yeah,
somebody made one that was OJ Simpson, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I did that shit."
Oh,
and then there was one Joe Biden. It was like, "I got lotion on my dick. I'm stroking my dick." Those were so.
Oh yeah, there were some really good ones. I will say, every time there has been a major fuck up / update for Twitter, the real homies out there, the comedians, have done a really good job of proving why it's such a big mistake. Which is why it's like usually within a day, not more than a couple days, a lot of that shit gets rolled back or heavily edited and changed because it just doesn't work. I love that very quickly, like Twitter's like, oh, we're just gonna hide the headlines and get rid of all context, and all you're gonna do is see an image. Again, it looks like an image. You do not realize if you click that it would redirect you to a site. Yeah. But then that literally leaves what is in your tweet to be the descriptor, which is phenomenal. It's time to start linking articles and putting just off the wall shit in your as the descriptor for it.
Yeah.
More clicks, baby.
Yeah.
I have to use the restroom.
Okay. Go piss.
Don't rest for too long.
May I? Hey, teacher, can I please be excused?
Why do they call it a restroom? Why do they call it a restroom when I've struggled the most in my life?
Do you want us to pause, or do you want to like?
No, you can keep going. In fact, I'll disconnect. That way, my character leaves, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
The negative space scares me.
Dad, I gotta pee. Bye.
It won't be negative. Don't worry.
Oh, Broomby's coming.
Oh yeah. Bam.
Easy
peasy.
Fuck it.
I was ready.
What if you just like toss Broomy like in between your arm? You could almost I'm just looking at your arm position. You could almost fit Ruby in there, but then it might be a little bit too close. Oh no.
Yeah, there's all that empty space.
I hate this.
This has been a certified rough episode moment.
Did not realize we were going for this kind of cursed episode for Halloween.
We really need to come up with shit before we start, or else we end up with episodes like this. We
do.
But these are funny.
We screwed up and didn't record last week, so we're double recording this week. And
yeah. Do I make the cursed joke, Solus?
Do it.
Ruby wouldn't have to go use the bathroom if, they were wearing a specific article of clothing. SMH, rookie mistake. The editing pants.
The editing pants. Fucking South Park Warcraft grind.
Oh my god. That episode. Oh.
That episode.
The bucket.
is absolutely one of the better South Park episodes.
Oh, it's a good episode
because it takes the piss out of gamers, right? And the more particularly the really really involved gamers in a certain game, especially WoW. And if you can't laugh at a joke, they weren't being too mean, I don't think. Hell, the one guy, wasn't there a guy running around dressing up like the guy and going to Comic-Cons and shit?
Yeah.
Guy, but there was the South Park dude.
Yeah.
It was great. Hell, I think even Blizzard got him to show up for some of the WoW releases, even to go on stage.
Really?
Yeah, he had a little bit of a thing, but that episode is kind of obviously a shot at excessive gaming.
Yeah,
but and more or less being haha nerds, but okay, it's funny, whatever.
Well, and
I think it's one of those things where it's if you're kind of offended, it's a self-report.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, nerd culture kind of smells I've been to Yu-Gi-Oh locals and Yu-Gi-Oh regionals and all that shit. It does not smell pleasant.
See, you know what? It's very interesting. So before I was Solace the Wolf, I used to do Twitch community meetups both in Chicago and St. Louis as a different live stream name.
Okay.
And we basically, a lot of them were just done at like either bars or beercades.
Okay.
So and it's funny, most of like we'd have 30. I mean, it's Chicago and St. Louis, so a lot of people would show up for these 50 to 100 people. And for the most part, it would smell pretty good. Now, obviously, by the end of the night, we're all fucking drunk.
Oh yeah. So
But,
as the night
but
goes
like
on,
the thing is, like, it's still an event that you know that we're planning for. Now we'd only do it quarterly, and I don't know if it's because it was more of a special event that everybody like decided to be more hygienic and like presentable, and it was networking. I met some really nice people
nice.
that I do miss. There's several of them that have just faded off, and I've like looked up their Twitch channels and they haven't streamed for years. So I'm just like,
Oh.
wonder what happened to them.
Yeah. That's always rough.
I mean, when I became Solace and I dipped on that name, I kind of did that to all of them.
Yeah.
So,
That's
one of
like
those things where
my first attempt at content. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, we're
Oh,
good. My
you're in the
first
same room.
attempt No, they weren't. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. No, they weren't.
You about broke the fucking time.
It's fine.
Cool.
Everything.
I felt all time and space
Everything-
waggle for a little moment.
Everything
was-
is okay. Everything is normal.
Jesus.
Everything is
editing these-
awesome.
Editing Misha, I need you to do a zoom in with shaky camera effects and rumbles.
Oh my god.
Yep,
You want
fuck you.
editing Misha for that?
Editing Misha, you got paid $30 this month. Do it.
This is. Oh my god, that's right. I got paid. We have payment level work now,
got-
baby.
You got paid. You can't fucking complain.
Oh my god, that doesn't even cover one episode.
I know. No, Misha is heavily underpaid at this point. We can't say he's not paid though.
Pay your employees, God.
You're just heavily unpaid, underpaid. It's not in. Wait, how's that called? Are you my employee?
No, technically we are Misha's employees.
Unfortunately, we all volunteered for this. Well, how about them Dodgers?
I don't watch baseball, but I know who Angel Hernandez is.
That's
I
fucking great.
don't. Look
That's
at you.
so
Dude.
fucking funny that you
Dude.
know who Angel Hernandez is.
Easily
Who's Angel
the worst,
Hernandez?
the
He's
worst umpire
one of
in
the worst umpires.
Not even one of. I think he genuinely is.
He's pretty fucking bad.
Bro was out.
Someone's got to be
for
the worst
half
at
the
something,
season.
man.
He's really shooting for the stars on this one.
Like-
Bro was out half the season and still has one of the worst records and has missed like the most calls.
Yeah, when we're calling most calls, we're talking balls and strikes, like the percentage with
Yeah.
the little ball tracker.
Mr.
thing.
Neither of you follows baseball has
no.
intimate knowledge
No,
on
no,
this
No. I used to follow baseball pretty closely for many years.
Oh, wow.
In the
I
last
played
decade,
it.
I was a very big Cardinals fan.
I was 7.
Oh, my dad played for
Furry.
the Cardinals.
Your dad played for the Cardinals?
I'm gonna let that one. I'm gonna let that one sit in the air. Nobody gets to know if that's real or not. That's
I'm
another
calling
Ruby
cap
fact.
Yo,
on
that
this one.
fucking kills me
This
because
one's
it could
cap.
be true.
This one's cap as hell. I'm calling
It
cap.
fucking could be true, and it
No.
kills me.
I'm
It
calling
was in the
cap.
minor leagues, not the major league.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
wait.
okay.
Yo, did your dad play in like a nearby city in Illinois?
In minor league baseball, yeah.
Well, it depends because depending on what year in the minor league, like double A, single A, or whatever, it could have
Oh,
actually played nearby.
It was California that he was playing, so
I mean,
Oh.
technically,
California-
That might be triple A. I think that's their Anaheim team.
yeah, the
technically-
Anaheim team, yeah, because we lived in LA.
Technically,
yeah,
I
so shit. I think he
played.
was triple A. He didn't quite make it to the majors then.
Damn.
No, he wanted to be a
Technically-
dad.
Nah, dude, he threw away baseball for a child, man.
For 3 children. Oh, wait, never mind. I have 4. I have 3 siblings. There's 4 of us.
Oh my god.
Who's the forgotten one, Ruby?
Oh no, we won't speak his name.
We don't
Full
talk
months.
about Bruno.
We don't talk, yeah, we don't talk about Bruno.
No, nah. Bruce is the G though. Bruno, nah.
Nah. Oh yeah, Bruce. Shout out to Bruce.
Yeah.
Shout
Who's
out
the other one?
to
Julia?
Bruce. Julia, yeah, but
Bruce
she's
and
a minor,
Julia.
so she's just okay.
No, she's 19, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's not okay. I guess that's not a minor, but we can't have a beer with her, so it's
yeah,
kinda,
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
We
shit.
cannot share the experience of going to Michael Reeves' house and having a piss robot feed us beer. So I can't be that intimate, you know.
Wait,
Yeah.
I need to call Michael Reeves.
Okay, call him.
Why
Call
don't
him right
you
now.
just call Taylor up?
Just bring him up on the telephone.
You want to talk about some other drama?
Yeah.
Some other
Which-
drama that
What you
got
got,
all
Solus?
the conservies kind of pissed off.
All right, this
It
will
was
be our
running
last
the
topic
gambit-
for this episode.
Running the gambit on those right-wing news sources.
Masterful gambit. Hit us with it.
Taylor Swift telling all of the people at one of her shows to get out and register and to vote and how to do it and where to do it in that like area where she was doing the show.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Nice.
That was so funny, but like she was telling them, "Hey, go out, register the vote. This is where you can do it for this place and this time." Like she just gave all the deets at her show, and they
Isn't that
got
a
real
good
upset
thing?
about that.
Yeah, wouldn't
No,
everybody celebrate that?
if you're about actual American patriotism, yes.
Yeah. That's great.
But if you're a conservative and want the old ways not to die, you can't let people vote because
I will say that a lot of older conservatives, Trumpies for lack of a better word, like really bank on the younger generations just not voting. Because I can remember my mom being like, "Well, so you don't like Biden?" I'm like, "No, I think he sucks." She's like, "So you're just not gonna vote?" I'm like, "No, Trump sucks more, so I have to vote for Biden." She's like, "You could just not vote if you don't like either of them." I'm like, "That's your fucking plan, isn't it?"
Yeah,
Yup.
see,
the gerrymandering districts,
yeah,
doing anything and everything to prevent like legal
It's
voting,
amazing.
like absentee ballots
Here's
and all
another-
those things, mail-in ballots.
Here's another like horrible fun fact about Ruby that I'm gonna say, and it sounds like something that like didn't happen, but it is true. Last time I voted, voted right next to God. What's his name? He's a Nazi. He got punched in the face once. It was on the news.
Andrew.
I know what you're talking about
I
because
know-
I think you told us.
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't remember, and that's probably a good thing. He's faded to obscurity.
No, he's
I'm just gonna say it was Steven Crowder when he got jacked in the face by the interviewee the one
right.
time, but it's not right. I forget who you're talking about. You did tell us though. You
No,
were like
I know
he was
who you're
there.
talking about, though.
Yeah, that one guy. Yeah, I guess we just won't say his name because he doesn't need the clout anyway. But he's
Yeah.
a very big member in the alt-right community, a leader, if you will. And there's just something like fucking wild about that. Really disgusting. The fact that he can vote at all with all of the obvious hate crimes. But you know, it is what it is.
It's just, you know what, kind of rolling back to one of the topics we had talked about earlier, and it's just one of those things where you were saying, Ruby, like there's people that you know, there's like the levels and like your dad isn't like irredeemable kind of thing, right? And it's just that it really is like I just don't think they realize they're messing with people's lives. Like they don't see it as taking away basic human rights from other people's and like possibly destroying their lives, you know.
Yeah, and this can be another episode because it is such a serious topic, and we're out of time for this one. But kind of like what I very often see racism in the furry fandom, they don't look like they're racist. And I've just read this one recently. In fact, I can bring it up really quick. But it's a
Oh no!
it's an Asian member of our community.
Oh, thank God! It's not the one I thought. Okay.
Okay, cool. Shit.
I was gonna call. I was
Sorry.
gonna call out the cultural appropriation of like headdresses or tribal wear.
Dude, I got a comment on that video. I got a comment on that video where somebody was like, yeah, we're banning people from wearing feathers. Cultures don't own feathers. And it's like, wow, man's fucking watered it down more than the ocean, dude. Like, holy shit. No shit, nobody owns feathers. It's how you have them, you know, displayed.
In the Warrior Cats community, it's funny because they often use feathers to design the cats because, like, Jay Feather is the name of a cat. And everybody agreed, hey, if you want feathers on your character, just put them on their tails or their bodies. And if you want, like, something behind their ear, just use leaves. And everyone's in agreement because then you're not doing, like, 2 feathers behind the ear, which is, like, that was a cultural thing. Yeah. Anyway, this person says... So, I got a DM after my POC post. No hate to this dude, as I believe they were genuinely trying to learn, but I just wanted to turn this interaction into a learning moment. And also having to show how exhausting it is for POC to be burdened with explaining to white folks every time. For reference, this person is Asian, and I will read the DM that he got. This DM says, by the stranger, is being Asian being a member of people of color when the Asian community is wealthier and better off than most other communities of people? I am genuinely curious. I know.
Wow.
Right off the bat, holy shit. Like, I could end that here and make my little statement about they really don't think that's a racist comment, but they are so separated from the racism of like Asian communities and the things that were put on them and the culture of growing up in America and being forced with these unrealistic expectations on just because of your race.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even think that's racist.
Well, it's the concept of also not realizing, like, look, just being a different race does not mean you're automatically wealthier.
Right,
That's not how that works. And in a very basic level, I don't know why people like that can't understand that.
I'll finish
That's why it's
finish what he
fucking racist.
said.
But yes, please.
He said, genuinely curious, just wondering why you would even identify as a POC, if only to achieve some sort of victim status or something.
Okay.
Fucking yikes.
Okay.
This person handled it very well. I wouldn't have. I would have just blocked and moved on. Not that I'm Asian, but the person replies, so to answer your question the best way I can. On the POC thing, POC means person of color. It is not a label for how oppressed you are, so the reason why I'm darker than white people, it's a thing called melanin. Don't complicate it, I'm just a person of color. As for the label that Asians are not wealthier and not oppressed, not only is that generally false when you actually look at the stats of income inequality, but generally, like, look at the Congress and tell me how many Asian people are on board compared to white people. The idea that we aren't oppressed is actually pretty racist. Itself as a popular term called the model minority myth. Check out this article for a light definition, but it runs much deeper than this.
Yeah, that's actually something really good to point out, because I know that it was a big thing when Obama became president. That they're like, oh, look, so a black person's a president, so racism's not a thing anymore. It's like, no, not how that works.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But I mean, that's what I think. I think those people they don't even fucking see it. So it's hard. It's one of those like ignorance versus stupidity thing. If you just don't know, oh yeah, for sure, definitely in combination. But if you are knowingly doing a bad thing, like Matt Walsh is not an ignorant person. He just says bullshit because it makes him money.
Mm-hmm.
He's a vile, evil human being. Yeah. Versus these really stupid fucking furries who just haven't met enough human beings in their life to know that there is more than themselves on existence. So, I don't think they're evil. I think they're stupid.
So there's two things I'd really like to say really quick. And the first thing being is that person, if they are truly, I like to call it misguided, because they don't have that guidance, they don't have that experience with enough people to understand why they're wrong or why that thinking is incorrect. If they come to it with an open mind and willingness to learn, then yeah, that's totally fine, right? Because yeah, they're wrong now. I mean, I was wrong about a lot of things in the past too, that I've come to the table with a very open mind and have changed my beliefs since. And that's totally fine. And I think it's amazing that person did try to educate them. I think that is also, as they said, incredibly exhausting it could be. It's totally valid to do both ways. Like you said, Ruby, it's totally valid to not exhaust yourself, not spend the time and energy. You're not somebody's teacher. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You can absolutely just fucking block and move on with your life and be a happy person that way. Or if you do want to take the time and educate in any sort of fashion, to any a little bit of educating to as exhaustive education as you want, that also can be really beneficial. A lot of times people will argue that it's not worth doing that because, again, it does have to have a genuine, that person has to have a genuine openness to change in mind, or you're gonna say all this stuff and they're just gonna shrug it off anyways. So it's kind of a case by case basis, and you'd hope they learn from it. This podcast is fucking nutty.
This has been all over the place, but you know what?
This has been the worst episode of the Bark Bark Meowcast. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
I will read off our patrons as the tradition.
Yeah, tune in for next week's episode. It can't get worse than this one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's up from here, baby.
If you'd like to support us and join our
Jinx,
Patreon,
you owe me a Coke.
Oh, fuck. An ounce or a pound?
What?
All right, so
Patreon. I got it.
Thank you. Oh shit. For record, I can't read.
Oh.
So these ones are going to be a little silly, but it's okay because this is the worst episode. All right, thank you, Rays, Thank you, Theo Firefox. Thank you, Corey Lane R. Thank you, Shady Shell. Thank you, Quint. Thank you, Carnelian Fox.
Carnelian.
I fucked that one up.
Yeah,
Thank you for being our
it's great.
highest
I'm loving
donator.
it.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Steam Pony and Akara. All right, thank you, everybody.
Thank you all for your love and support as always.
Join us after this episode and after every episode for the Afterbark, where we go live on YouTube and discuss either the things we were just talking about or whatever pops up. Don't bring up Warrior Cats because I have no self-control, and that's all we'll talk about.
There will be a Wario Caps. Hey, I stumbled over some words. Let's go, baby.
And on that note, have a good day.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
If you're at the premiere, hi. We're going live afterwards. If not, we premiere every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, bye for real. Bye.